That was great today.
What's so great about it?
It's a good question. Practice hard. The weather was nice. I know, getting ready for a game.
Coach Leach was talking about the similarities to your offense and the offense you guys are going to face on Saturday. How much does that help you guys in preparing for Eastern Washington?
Well, I think anytime, they do some of the concepts we see in the Pac-12 quite a bit. They throw the ball well like our guys, and the running game is similar. Obviously, they got different guys doing it. They got some good skill over there. Probably the most veteran positions are their skill positions, the running back positions. So we're going to have our hands full, and obviously we see that every day here.
Yeah, how much does that help to see, a pretty good offense and then go up against one in week one?
Well, it helps us, seeing the speed that we see every day with Gabe Marks and Luke Falk and those guys out here, our running backs. It'll be, very similar as far as that goes. And, the schemes are a little bit different, but, good athletes running around, spreading the field, and we'll have to cover a lot of guys.
There's not one position coach that has to worry about Cooper Kupp, and I imagine all you guys are kind of thinking about him, the way they move him around. What kind of stress does that put on you guys as a defense?
Well, they do a lot of stuff with him. He plays inside, outside. He runs trick plays for him. He's thrown a couple touchdown passes. So he's a handful for every position coach on our D staff right now.
They do some of that reverse, get you running the wrong way stuff. As a linebackers coach, how much have you had to sort of emphasize staying in your lane, not over pursuing stuff like that this week?
Well, I think they do a lot more pulling of their offensive linemen than our guys do to the outside. So we have to. It's a little bit different read for the backers. We've been practicing it quite a bit, but there's some different misdirections there that mess with our eyes, and we have to have great eye discipline. And that's every week in the Pac-12. You got to have great. If your eyes are in the right place, you're going to be really good. If they're not, you're going to make big mistakes. So hopefully we're training them right now.
Last year's start, not quite what you guys were hoping for. Is that something that you guys have been discussing with the players, or bringing it up?
We just win one game a week. All the good stuff and bad stuff from last season are gone. It's a new team, and we haven't even mentioned it to them. So we've got our hands full against Eastern Washington, a very good football team. They played all their Pac-12 opponents the last few years really well, and we are not in a position to overlook anybody. And hopefully our guys will get better this week.
When you're watching film, having film of them against opponents you recognize, is that helpful?
It's helpful. It's helpful from the fact that we know the personnel that they're facing, and we know the speed of some of those guys, so we can see and kind of gauge a little bit of the speed and the size of their team, and they match up real well with most of the teams that they play, and obviously they're a really, really good team in their conference. So it'll be a fun, exciting game for everybody on Saturday.
Thanks, Coach.